Move over, Mr. House President and CEO. Meet Obeka, Splitter of Seconds. This video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now you can pre-order Outlaws of Thunder Junction or find a vast number of great products on their website. Remember, shipping is free in the US if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles, plus you no longer need any promo codes on their website. The savings is built right into the prices that you see on the site. Same great prices, same great products, and same great service without the extra step. Find their link in the description below. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to another edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch, where today we're going to count down the 10 hottest Magic cards of the week. The market is a little more mellow this week, but remember, Outlaws of Thunder Junction is now completely previewed, so there are some interesting cards moving up, and we're going to talk all about them. As always, our top 10 is based on the percentage increase in the value of the cards, and we also want to see a true increase in the number of sales for these cards over the course of the week. Quickly before we get into the list, though, just a few things. I do want to say thank you to one of the viewers who gave a super thanks tip for last Tuesday's video, and that is Todd Branch. Todd, you're a madman. Thank you very much for all the generous super thanks tips and all the support you've given the channel. Can't do this without viewers like yourself. It's really appreciated. Thank you so much. And I also want to give a shout out to one of our channel members, Miguel Almendras. Miguel is one of our Hero Tier YouTube channel members. And again, Miguel, I want to just take a moment to say thank you for your support. Thank you for everything you do for the channel. It means a ton. Thank you so much. And one final reminder, of course, this video is sponsored by FlipsideGaming.com. Check out their website. They have a ton of MTG products on there. You can pre-order Outlaws of Thunder Junction right now on the site. And remember, if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the United States. Down below in the description or the comments section, you will see links directly to their website. And without any further ado, let's get into it. Number 10 is Gate to the Ether. This is up $1.11 this week to $3.56. That's a 45% increase. And here we have a card that has seen a little commander play. Sometimes it appears in Kanios and Tiro of Miletus builds, for example. But now there's a new card coming in Outlaws of Thunder Junction that is causing this and a number of other cards this week to spike. That card is Obeka, Splitter of Seconds. Obeka can give you additional upkeep phases, and Gate to the Ether has a trigger that occurs on your upkeep. In this case, you can reveal the top card of your library, and if it is an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land, you can put it into play. Commander players that want to build around this new Obeka are interested in this card, but a lot of speculators are also jumping on this too. That's going to be a theme throughout the video today for these cards that give you more upkeep triggers. Number 9 is Make an Example. It goes up $1.30 to $3.31. That's a 65% increase. And here's another card that was seeing a little commander play, but nothing more. And you can see it a lot of times in Hello the Painter builds, for example, which makes sense since they're from the same precon. But a couple things are happening now to force this card to go up. First, some players want this to add to their new commander builds around a card from the Doctor Who Regeneration Secret Lair. That card is the Celestial Toymaker. That deck is looking for cards that force players to guess or to group cards or permanents into piles. Now, there is another reason Make an Example is hot. It did get mentioned on an MTG Goldfish podcast recently, which did bring some more attention to it. Number 8 is Descent into Avernus. This is up $1.87 to $4.34. That's a 76% increase. So this card also was seeing a little commander play. It got a boost not too long ago because some players wanted it for a commander build around Judith Carnage Connoisseur for Murders at Karlov Manor, but now many players are interested in this because of Outlaws of Thunder Junction. There are those that wanted to upgrade the upcoming Most Wanted commander deck. Some others want a copy to put in fresh builds around a card from there, Vihen Goldwaker, but Descent into Avernus does have an upkeep trigger, so the card making it move the most this week, of course, is Obeka, Splitter of Seconds. Again, we have a situation where some players are interested in picking up the card for commander builds around Obeka, but speculation on upkeep matters cards is also very high ever since the Obeka card was previewed. Number 7 is Court of Cunning. This goes up $2.12 to $6.57. That's a 48% increase. This is seen play in both Commander and Legacy. In Legacy, it appeared in Dimir Scam sideboards. Sometimes you see it in Dimir Delver sideboards too. In Commander, it's been in a few different builds, like Captain Nagathrod, for example, but now this card is getting pushed thanks to some new ones. Some Commander players have been picking this up to upgrade the Fallout Mutant Menace Commander deck, or to put it in fresh builds around a couple cards from there, the Wise Mothman and the Master Transcendent. Because of that, inventory on Court of Culling was starting to thin out online. All it needed was one more push to see a spike, and that push happened in the form of Obeka Splitter of Seconds. Yes, Court of Cunning is another Upkeep Matters card for those builds. In fact, keep an eye on the Grixis courts in general. This is not the last one you're going to see in today's video. Number 6 is Ugin's Nexus. It goes up 276 this week to 420. That's a 192% increase. So again, a card that just saw a little commander play here or there is spiking. You might see this in Braid's Arisen Nightmare builds, for example. But again, a card from Outlaws of Thunder Junction is the catalyst here. Uggin's Nexus is going to be part of an infinite turn combo with Krark Clan Ironworks and a new card, Esoteric Duplicator, which is one of the cards from the Big Score subset. I'm doubtful the combo is strong enough to see play anywhere except Commander, because remember, Krark Clan is actually banned in Modern, so we'd have to be talking Legacy or Vintage here. But no doubt, you're going to be seeing this at the Commander table at some point. Again, speculation is at play here as well. It started as soon as Esoteric Duplicator was previewed. Number 5 is Court of Vantress. This goes up 332 to 729. That's an 84% increase. Our second court of the day. This is one of the Wilds of Eldraine Commander cards that could be found in the set boosters. And it is another card that currently just sees a little Commander play in builds here or there. Goshintai of Life's Origin decks are where you see it the most, but now Outlaws of Thunder Junction previews have made the card more sought after. Some want to put it in Commander builds around this card, Already the Beguiler, but you know, that is not the card driving Court of Vantress the most, since it too is an Upkeep Matters card. No, many Commander players and speculators are picking this up because of Obeka Splitter of Seconds. Number 4 is our third and final court of the day. It is Court of Embereth. This goes up 377 to 829. That's an 83% increase. This is another one that is a Wilds of Eldraine Commander card found in the set boosters. It does get Commander play. Until recently, the most popular deck running this was Queen Marchesa, but this card gained some steam as an upgrade to the Fallout Hail Caesar Commander deck recently, while other players decided to put it in fresh builds around the front-facing Commander from there, Caesar Legion's Emperor. That's what dwindled the online inventory for Court of Embereth, but by now you know what pushed the spike this week. Again, it was the introduction of Obeka Splitter of Seconds. As we've been discussing, players and speculators have been all over good Upkeep Matters cards this week. Number 3 is Bloodletter of Aclazotz, up 709 this week to 2308. That's a 44% increase. This time we have a card that sees a fair amount of Commander play in several builds, the most popular one being Edgar Markov. So which preview from Outlaws of Thunder Junction is spiking this one? Well, there's a card that alongside Bloodletter is a 2-card kill combo. The new card is Rush of Dread. If you have Bloodletter on the battlefield and you play this with its third mode, that's game. I have seen some trying to brew this combo into Standard and Pioneer builds. We'll have to see how stable it is ultimately, but right now players and speculators are jumping on the hype train. Number 2 is Darksteel Reactor. This is up $17.50 this week to $28.99. That is a 152% increase. More Upkeep Matters cards, anyone? Currently, this only sees a little Commander play. Typically, when it does show up, it's in Tekuthal Inquiry Dominus decks. But you guessed it, players and speculators want this now because of the upcoming Obeka Splitter of Seconds. And that brings us to number 1. It is Hartl, going up $21.16 to $52. That's a 69% increase, and this hard-to-find card's only printing was in the Magic Game Night product. So it didn't take long to disappear off the online market when there was new demand for it. Currently, it only gets a little Commander play. Sometimes you see it in Wilhelt the Rock Cleaver builds, for example, but now there is a new zombie Commander coming from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Gisa the Hellraiser has inspired some players and speculators to go after Hartl, and you saw the results. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch. A lot happening right now in the secondary market. Keep an eye on these cards, especially the Upkeep Matters cards as we go forward and we get closer to the release of Outlaws of Thunder Junction. I do think once those decks get into players' hands, we could see these cards pop some more. But you know how these things go if you watch these videos. A big spike is usually followed by some stabilization. So be careful with your timing of these purchases if you're interested in these cards. Later in the week, though, if you're looking for some deals right now, we're going to come back with our top 10 cold card video. So check that out. Until then, though, hey, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.